Welcome back to the Last in Class podcast. I'm Tyler,
I'm Mike.
and today we're going to be trying out some new videos for you guys.
Yeah, I just wanted to do some Halloween videos before October's over, so see how you guys like them.
For this segment, we're going to be doing our top 5 favorite horror icons.
Yep. So basically, we just a couple ground rules. They got to be in at least 3 movies, and nothing broad like Dracula, unless you're literally talking about a Dracula that's in a trilogy or something like that. Other than that, not really. Kind of loose, but those are basically 2 rules we have.
Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. I'm starting with my number 5, and I'm going Jason Voorhees.
Good pick. Good pick.
I definitely haven't seen all of his movies because I know there's a bunch of them, but just the look of him looks sick, and he basically just never dies in any of his videos.
He dies. He dies, but he comes back.
And I think it's funny because in the first one, he's not even in it. When basically the franchise is Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, the first one's not great. All right, my number 5 is I don't like these movies. The first one's okay, but the icon himself is very iconic, and that is Pinhead. So I have only seen a few of the movies. They're pretty gory for my taste. I have like a different style horror movie, but just his look, you look at him and immediately he's got your attention. And the actor Bradley something, I can't think of it right now. His voice is perfect, and he just takes over the screen wherever he's on it. So if it was just like Pinhead scenes, I would love it even more. But Pinhead's number 5 for me.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen any of the Hellraiser movies, so I can't agree or disagree on that. But just looking at him, like looks scary. My number 4, I have the one and only Michael Myers.
Can't believe he's only number 4 on your list.
Yeah, sadly, he's probably one of the greatest horror icons in the world. Everybody knows Michael Myers. Everybody's scared of him, even though he's kind of just has like a basic outfit. Definitely haven't seen all of his movies, but Michael Myers, and nobody can really stop him.
Yeah, I'll talk about him in a second. He's definitely on my list. All right, so my number 4 is Leatherface, particularly the one from the original, the one from number 3, and the one from the 2003 remake, which I know lots of people hate, but I love and think it's one of the best remakes of all time. So Leatherface, he's just, iconic. You see that mask, it's just creepy as heck, especially the more simplified versions of it. Chainsaw, who's not scared of a huge guy chasing after you with a chainsaw.
Yeah, exactly.
So doesn't take much of a brainer there. Leatherface, number 4.
Nice. Shout out Leatherface. I was in for Halloween, and sadly, he's not on my list anywhere. But he's definitely pretty scary. And who wouldn't want to run away from a chainsaw? For my number 3, I have Freddy Krueger. Shout out Nightmare on Elm Street. You'll be hearing that pretty soon. He's one of the scariest horror icons out there. 1984 was a perfect year for movies, and definitely Nightmare on Elm Street was on there. Somebody killing you in your dreams is just crazy to think of.
Yeah.
And just the scissor hands is always just weird, especially when he like sharpens it with his fingers.
Yeah, Wes Craven was on definitely perfect when he came up with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, like no one would ever have thought that in the world.
I'll just say right now, Freddy Krueger's my number 3 as well, so might as well just keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Just look at him, he's iconic. The fedora, which I forgot I'm not wearing right now. I'll put it on for the next video, guys. Just the whole thing. Robert Englund is amazing. His voice, the scars, the one glove, it's just perfect. Like, even if some of the movies are really weak and really bad, especially the later they get, he's still awesome. So, and the little bit of humor added in, it's just brilliant.
That's true, yeah. For my number 2, I have Ghostface. All of my friends and my family, they know I love the Scream franchise.
Yep, got the shirt on right now.
Yep, shout out. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with Ghostface. Even though you might not be able to catch who he is, he's sadly still as clumsy as he is in every single movie.
Very clumsy, very.
Yeah, just the look of the ghost too is amazing. I love it.
It's a very simple costume that can be bought in any store. It's just brilliant doing that in a movie. I love Ghostface. I love Scream. Didn't make my list, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm surprised.
He did not make my list. So my number 2 is Jason Voorhees. He deserves it. I mean, he's just big guy, hockey mask, unbeatable. The more decay that happens, the cooler he looks, even though he looks different every time they take off the mask. Kane Hodder played him. He was the best years of Jason. Just iconic. The story, the look, the creepiness. That's one of the last people you'd want to see at the end of a dark alley if it's just you.
That's for sure.
Doesn't need to run, even though he does run in some movies. Doesn't need to run, doesn't need to talk, doesn't need to actually evolve in any way, and I will see every single Friday the 13th movie that comes out. So Jason Voorhees is my number 2.
And for my number 1, I have Jigsaw. And yes,
Surprise.
people might not say that he's really a horror icon since he didn't really kill people,
He is an icon.
but he's put many people through traps, and the way that he can think of all these traps is insane. The movies are amazing. The plots that they have in every single one's cool, and he's always like 5 steps ahead in people in these.
Yeah. Jigsaw's amazing. Tobin something.
Tobin Heath, I think it is.
Yeah. Great. Perfect casting for that role. He is an icon. He deserves it. Some people picture the doll. I don't, that's not actually Jigsaw, but
Yeah.
it kind of is like counts as half.
That's
of
like
it.
his mascot or something.
It's his mascot.
Yeah.
Mascot's a good word for that. Okay, so my number 1, no surprise to anybody, Michael Myers. Probably,
What?
yeah,
No way.
probably would be wearing a shirt right now, but it's a little tight, so we went with Killer Clowns from Outer Space instead today. But Michael Myers is perfect. Michael Myers, the music, the look of the mask, the slow paced walking, the simplified weapon of just a butcher knife. I mean, he uses other weapons, but that's what he's known for. Just perfect. He is the most iconic and inspired so many other movie icons that I bow down. Michael Myers, number 1 for sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a standalone look, and everybody's just freaked out about him. Like, there's just something about him that people don't like, and that's what attracts people to Michael Myers.
All right, so hopefully you guys watch this before Halloween. Tyler, where can they get us at?
Check us up on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Last in Class.
All right, see you guys in the next video.
Let us know what your top 5 is in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Do it.